Today's manga episode for Fairy Tail was kind of, it was really good. It wasn't really that bad. But honestly, there were a couple of parts that I thought were completely useless. And I'm not a hater for Fairy Tail. I've said that like a couple billion times now. But there were a couple of things that were not supposed to be there. There was no point in that. The manga, they shouldn't have, wasted that time on this, okay? So I'm just gonna go over what happened in the beginning and what happened at the end. And yeah, the ending was pretty good. I can't really wait for what's gonna happen next. But aside from the things that they're completely useless, of course, they don't stretch the episodes. They don't really, milk it just like One Piece and Naruto. They still do, try to speed up things. That's really good about Fairy Tail. But they kind of do, even though they still do this, there's still useless stuff in it. So, I'm just gonna go ahead what happens at the beginning. So the episode starts off with, I have the manga in front of me too. So if, not Luffy. Luffy doesn't even exist in Fairy Tail, so that's stupid. But Fairy Tail, this episode starts off with not Nami, no One Piece. We're not talking about no One Piece. I'm talking about Lucy. Lucy goes ahead and starts off writing the novel. Okay, she continues on it and then describes what's gonna happen and how Zeref is gonna try to attack on them. Everything else, how Zeref and their battle, Ishigar versus Fear or whatever. The whole thing, what's gonna happen in the battle and all that kind of stuff. This is what happens. And then Natsu and Happy show up at the place. There's nothing else to it. It isn't really something I should concern about. This is just to kill time, right? To make this episode or manga chapter within 20 to 25 pages. They don't want to stretch it that much, so of course they're gonna go ahead and add a couple fan art or images or stuff like that. Now this is the useless part. Okay, this time it's like Wendy, there's of course, I'm not gonna go much into that. Okay, they're gonna go ahead and the part when she says this time I'm gonna protect you, and then like on page 11 on manga stream, like this is completely useless. Like I know, okay, I understand, like a lot of you guys might enjoy it, but please, seriously, I think it's just it's just to kill time. And if you look at Fairy Tail, if you want to watch Fairy Tail for Fairy Tail because of the way it is, if you want to enjoy Fairy Tail to be like one of the best manga series or anime as an anime, then I think you should support the fact that they kill time with this stuff. Okay, so I don't want to go that much into it, but again, it was a couple. There were only a couple of images like that. The couple of pages that were like that, but other than that, it doesn't really concern me that much. But this time, of course, at the end, we got to see something really cool that happened. And then, of course, Gray says that I'm gonna give you a final answer. It's probably gonna be, I don't know, no or yes or whatever. I don't know what's gonna happen to them. Okay, so I think this was okay, a good part. I don't think it was really that bad. There wasn't really that much. I keep saying there wasn't really that much to it, even though there's a lot of it to it. Okay, and then they go ahead and start Makro. Wow, I can't even stop coughing. Yeah, my throat is getting better, so thank God. Thank you so much, and thank you so much for all of you guys who were saying good things about it, get well better or whatever, gets well soon and stuff like that. So thank you so much, that helped a lot. But okay, Makro goes ahead and goes ahead and sees how if their enemies trying to attack Fiora or the Kingdom or Ishigar, they're gonna try to attack them. So then what's his name? What was her name? I forgot. The first. Okay, I'm just gonna call her the first because I forgot his name or her name. Honestly, forgot her name. I can't remember. The first not Hokage, but the first guild master. She actually goes up ahead and just remember what her name was. It was Mavis or Mavis, whatever. Okay, so that's why I just cut myself. Okay, there was a big cut in the video. Anyway, so she gives her strategy. She thinks what they should do. Go to the north or the south, whatever. It doesn't really care. I don't really care about that, do I? But then again, later on when I look at the manga again, there's some shaking going on. Really tough shaking, really heavy shaking going on the whole plane, the battlefield, and everything else. They look outside, they're like, whoa, what the hell's going on? My sensors aren't working, this is all my fault and stuff like that. It's nobody's fault, because the problem is the whole place, the whole army or whatever, they're in the air. They are emerging from the air, and that is just a small portion of what the full army is going to be about. Now, no, Mavis is like, no way, and then Why didn't it detect their approach, prepare for battle? Everybody, I mean, everybody has to prepare for battle now. Like this time, they're gonna go ahead and head on now, and this is, I mean, now, honestly, to this point, I'm thinking, why did they name the chapter Uphair's Duty? I have no clue why they did that, but maybe it's because because Makarov calls the Fairy Tail Guild his children, right? That's obviously correct. Like that's obviously what. Get the hell away, you idiot. Okay, so our enemy approaches by air. That's what they say. Everybody is, you know, shouting like as they think that they're so cool when they shouted that. And then there, of course, the 50 of them, 50 battleships in air, and then later on you realize that that's just a small portion. That is what, you know, shocks you a lot. But Fairy Tail has been in a situation like this, worse than this. I believe the worst situation, I think might have been, I don't know, which one would have been that? I think it was Phantom Lord, I believe. I don't know. Phantom Lord was really, I mean, terrifying. Like you would have thought, how would have they you know make it out alive with that situation. But I didn't really know that. And but then again, honestly, I think the couple of people that we're not sure who they are. Honestly, okay, possible spoiler alert. I think Phantom Lord might be one of them. Okay. That might be true. And then God Serena, the first in the 10 Wizard Saints, the reason why he's in the 12th, like if the first the first most powerful Wizard Saint is it compared to the 12th, I think the Wizard Saints do not you know deserve the title they're given. I think that's just childish then. But I believe that God Serena might be, you know, just for show. He might just, you know, end up betraying them. This is my theory. I think it might actually happen that he's playing as a spy, and then one of them, the guy who's powerful than Zeref, I believe we just talked about August, he might actually, you know, turn out to be on Fairy Tail's side afterwards, after asking a couple questions and then acknowledging the Fairy Tail members, okay? And then at the end, we got to see AJEEL, you know, trying to, you know, he's controlling everything else. And then the next one is going to be Dragon Squad and the Ops Ray Squad, whatever. Ops Ray Squad. I have no clue who the hell that is. So yeah, if you guys are excited for that episode or the next one, be sure to subscribe to my channel for more if you guys would like to see it. And then I have the Fairy Tail 76 series 276 episode review, which I'm gonna do like right after this. So please, thank you so much for watching the video. Helps a lot. Be sure to leave a like if you guys enjoyed this review, and be sure to subscribe to my channel for more. Not find this phrase, but FNAF, no, Fairy Tail, yeah, Fairy Tail manga reviews. And thank you so much, and see you later. Woo!